Hello everybody, it's Lindsay from the Vintage Button and welcome back after a week really. It's been just over a week and I've been doing mostly a video a day since the beginning of Junk Journal July, or even a bit before in June. So for me it feels like a very long time away. Now I know not everybody who watches these videos watch every video that I make, so I don't know on the other side of it how long that feels. Yeah, so I'm back. I've had COVID. I probably still have COVID, but it's definitely on the wane now. Yeah. I'm not going back to work until Wednesday because I had some time off because I wanted to launch my Etsy shop. That's not going to happen this weekend. I'm going to try, once I've tested negative, which hopefully will be today or tomorrow, finalise the advent calendars because they're the main reason I want the Etsy shop, and then work on setting that up. But what am I doing today? I'll think about that for another day. Yeah, what am I doing today? I am sucking on a cough sweet. So if you're in the UK, you probably know Jakeman's. Boston, England. Well, Lincolnshire, England. The original Boston. My mother swears by those and Uncle Joe's mint balls that are made in my hometown of Wigan. I couldn't find any sugar-free Uncle Joe's mint balls, so we've got Jakeman's. And they're just a lozenge to help my throat. We're going to make a book because I'm having to revise all my plans, because it's amazing how much a week takes out of your, like my plans. Kind of, even though I wasn't spending much time each day, you know, like maybe like an hour or so, I had a bit of a plan of where I was going to proceed, and I was going to have 3 journals on the go. I have a long-term journal, which is, can I put my hand on it? I can't put my hand on it. Which is the one that's made out of the book, and I've painted all inside of that and made all the stamped images and everything for the inside of the book. And then I have these other 2, which are nearly finished. That just needs sticking in, and that needs sticking in somewhere. With that one, and then this one, and they're all but finished. I don't really want to do any more work on these in front of the camera. They'll just be something that I play around with, and then they'll end up going in the pile for when we do flip throughs. So yeah, I just wanted to do a couple of journals. I was going to remake a Harry Potter one. I don't think I'm going to do that. I think I might just do elements from that to show how you can make some elements from it, but I don't want to do a full journal. Yeah, it's not, yeah, it doesn't excite me. What does excite me is a little bit of a witchy journal. So tomorrow for Slow Stitch Sunday, we will be making over an old witch hat that's on like a headband that was sort of, I don't know, it's in my house. I don't know where it's from. And I sort of, when I was feeling a bit better, so it might have been Thursday, I ripped it up and I cut something else up. I think it was a top, and started just sort of planning what I would do with that. So we'll talk about that. And there was a scarf as well that I sort of started to cut up. So here are some of the bits from the scarf. You can see it's all autumnal kind of sort of witchy colours. And then the top is a velvet top. I don't know why I bought it, because it's like plastic material and I just can't wear anything that's not natural. And it had embroidered flowers on it, probably because it visually appealed to me. So I've got lots of this weird shaped fabric that we're going to use to recover and redo this little witch hat. But I kind of want the 2 things to blend somehow. I don't know. We'll see. I mean, the little hat will become decor, I should imagine. I'm leaving it on the headband because it might come in handy for like I have a full service work meeting. I can't remember if we're supposed to dress up. If we are, then I'll just stick that hat on. I'll wear something black. Call it good. So want to make a journal out of this bag. I've got quite a lot of these bags, and it's just a plain gift bag that had the ropey handles. We used to have a photography business, several lifetimes ago, and the credit crunch went bust. I had to close it down. One of life's lessons. It was just, everybody's mortgages were really high. And it just didn't work. It was too young. Wasn't established enough, and it just sort of died. I'm still a bit heartbroken really when I think about it, because it was kind of a dream to do something creative. You live and learn. Definitely a learning experience. So I'm coming to the end of my supply of these bags. I think I probably have another 10 of them left, and I use them as project bags, so you might have seen me put like the advent calendars that I'm not touching until I'm negative. Yeah, I just use them as project bags really. They get used as gift bags, you know, just because they're just a plain neutral gift bag. I bet there's loads of people I know who's had an old life imaging bag as a gift bag. Well, there we go. So what we're going to make a journal out of this bag, and I've cut it down so that it's like formed across, because these are going to be our pages, and I want the pages to be as big as possible. I just thought, have I got any thread? Oh no, I'm going to use that stuff as thread. That's it. And we're just going to pull those out because I want these pages to be as big as possible. And then this is going to go like that. And it's going to fold out. We'll take this bit off. It will become apparent. It's a really easy way to do a sort of paper bag journal really. And I need something easy, but I need something of interest that'll keep me going. Because one of the things I was worried about was losing momentum, because that's so easily done when something happens to sort of bring a break into what you're doing. It is so easy just to lose momentum, and I didn't want that to happen. So I'm going to put that so that that's halfway in between. Where's my bone folder? Because I don't have any strength. It's amazing how, like, I've never had COVID before, so I've managed to go 4 years without having it. My husband has now had it 3 times, and my daughter's had it because she tested positive, but she wasn't really ill with it. She's frustrated that she wanted to go to college. She's really enjoying going to college. When I say college, that's what our 16 plus education is in this country, is college. We refer to tertiary education kind of as university or polytechnic. Well, they don't have any polytechnics. They made all the polytechnics into universities. But yeah. So she's going to college to do A-levels, and she really enjoys it. And so she was a bit frustrated. She couldn't go in last week, but she should be alright now. Let's take this bit off. I don't know if I'm going to be able to get hold of it. I'll just have to cover it. I'm not worrying about stuff. Okay. So, this is a 1 signature journal. Hold on a minute, might have to refold it. My brain isn't working, but it's alright, we can refold it. I'm not worrying too much about, because these bits need cutting. I'm not going to do that until I've sewn it. What do I want as a cover? Do I want just a plain cover? Yeah, I do. So yeah, so it's a one signature journal, and it's going to have a soft cover that is all the pages are thick. I could, if I wanted to, I could add a few more pages here and there, just by when I was folding them up, just add them into the fold. But I don't think I will. I think I want to keep things really simple. And you can always tip things in. You know, like Meg Journals is really good at tipping things in. You know, you just add bits as you go along. Okay, so that's got to be our centre page. I don't know how I feel about that. I don't want that to be the centre page. Is there any way I can make it? It's all in how you fold it. Yeah, I can. Fold it that way. Okay. Do I want that the centre page? Yeah, I do. That'll be alright. Let's put ruffles and stuff at the top. So this is going to be kind of a green witchy, kind of garden witch. I don't know much about witches. Kinda, yeah. It's just going to be a bit of a witchy journal. A bit Halloween-y. I was going to, and this is similar shape, but it's the one that I was going to do was much bigger. I've got like this old, I'd say it was 1930s onwards, photo album that's all in black, and I was going to use that and have another big old album as well that holds tea cards, and I'm going to, I think, eventually turn that into one of those, is it grimoires? Grimoire? I can't say it. I've got a brain full of snot still. Anyway, so I folded it. And now we're ready to put the holes in it and sew the signature. And this is where I'm wondering if this... So I want to use... I don't want to use that one. Which ones have I brought in with me? Oh, I brought the one I didn't really want to use in. Oh well. I guess that's what I'm using. So I've taken like the edge off a scarf. Again, this is a polyester scarf that I bought. I think I bought it from Sainsbury's. And I loved the colour. And I have a camel coat that's like my posh coat in the winter. That's got like these, that's got camel-y kind of colours in the yellow flowers. I just can't wear it. I just don't like it against my skin. And things like that become a false economy because they just end up lingering. And it was in the back hallway, which is like our mini boot room. It's not big enough to call it a boot room, but it is where all our coats and stuff are kept. There we go, got that in. Okay, so I've got that in. So yeah, so this is going to be our witchy sort of field notes journal. I don't know. It's just going to be what it is. I'm just going to do a 3-hole stitch. This is where I don't have a lot of strength anymore. I'm sure it'll come back, but I just feel very weak. I felt like this time last week I always thought I was going to die. It was just, my head was exploding. And I still wasn't testing positive at that point. But I think last Saturday was one of my worst days. And then, no, it couldn't have been. I think it might have just been the realisation of it. Yeah, I don't know. I'm going to try and not cough. That's why I'm using the cough things. I thought that'd be better than a drink. I'm going to go and have a lie down when I've done this. So yeah, we're just making our holes. Oh, that was hard. I'm going to go the other way as well. I think I wanted it to go the other way. Oh well. Oh well. Right, I want this to become a tie. So I'm going to sew inwards. Make that tie that length. Yeah, that'll do. Okay. I'm sure you know how to do one of these stitches. But I'm probably going slow enough that you'll be able to follow it. Oh dear. Now, this will be like probably one of the easiest things that you can make, if I can make it in this sort of state. Anybody can make it. It's just having that strength in my fingers. There we go. That's about right. Oh, it doesn't matter about my little... I can trim them and take the needle off. Oh. It's tight. Okay. So yeah, Miles went on a work trip and he brought it back. So we blame Miles. Am I going to do that? Am I going to try that? Have I got the strength? So now what I'm doing is I'm cutting the pages. You could do it with scissors. You could do it before you bound it, but I just figured it keeps, the folds actually keep everything in place and then you don't have to. One of the things about making journals I hate is faffing around with papers. So, yeah. And this is a bit rough and ready, but we're not going to care about that. There we go. I'm really not worried because I don't want it to be, I don't want it to be perfect, which is just as well because it's definitely not going to be. I want it raggedy. I really will need a lie down when I've done this. Sorry. Well, I was gonna do not cough. It's not pleasant. And don't worry about me. Oh, that's the outside. I really didn't want to do that. Oh well, I have done. I am much better. I'm firmly on the mend. Oh, that's better. Do it that way. Yeah, I am firmly on the mend. I'm a bit disappointed that we have this big celebration of our works, our service, and I was going to do some talking. I used to do public speaking a lot, and believe it or not, from my content, I am actually a trained public speaker. It was part of my degree. I had to do regular practices at it. A very different life with a very different set of beliefs and stuff, but it's a skill that has been useful. So I was looking forward to doing that. I was looking forward to doing like this presentation, but I just can't. So I've given it over to somebody else to do. And there are going to be lots of other opportunities. Yeah, there's always lots of opportunities, so I'm really not, you know, it just would have been nice. Just a little bit frustrated. I was feeling really good. Just before I got ill, I like noticed that I have a few health issues. That I was actually feeling really good. I was so frustrated. But it is what it is. It is what it is. Okay. Alright, we've got loads of pages. I don't think I'm going to need tip-ins. Oh, and it's good and raggedy. I actually don't even mind that with the... No. That's quite cool. And I like the fact that it's brown and it's not white. Oops, see, now this is where I've seen bits that have not been separated off. Well, like I said, you can do this. You don't have to do this with scissors. Oh, no. Oh, my strength is failing me. I know the day is coming when I can't open a jar, but actually that probably day is already here, because more often than not I have to get a teenager to do it. Oh, there we go though. Look at that. I've got that weirdish shaped one. I don't know if I've done a flip through. I did make another one of these. Using magazine bits and pieces to make the camera inside, and some old images from, you know, like children's books, like the black and white images. I turn them into little fairies. I might do a flip through of that soon actually, because that might invigorate some thoughts. So here we go, nearly finished. So there's some weirdy pages, but you see, I think you stick some masterboard down or whatever, and then that is quite interesting. I like that. And so for the weird ugliness on that side, I'm not bothered, because you get that. That's quite interesting. I like the holes, the good opportunities to start tearing things. That's the only bit I don't like, is that glue sticking in. There we go. I think if you can open that bit, you can make like a pocket that would be a pocket from this side, if you know what I mean. We'll do that another day. So I know there's lots of paper bag videos going around, and this one I do think I got it off Meg Journals. I can't remember. In the midst of time, but I hadn't done it with one of these. I've done it like with a big Primark bag, but I've not done it with one of these types of... What's going to be my front? Is that going to be my front? Is that going to be my front? I like that to be the front. Okay. put these strings down a little bit. Let's decide on how big we want our bow. That's good. These will be good for tags and whatnot. So there we go. It's going to be October's journal. I really like it. Simple paper bag journal. When you're not ill, probably made in moments. So I hope you enjoy watching this. It's good to be back. I wanted to do something sooner rather than later. I would be doing a slow stitch video tomorrow. I'm going to try, and I'm going to have a rest now, and then I'll work out how I'm going to do that. I've got ideas, and I've started ripping it apart. There we go. Thank you very much. I'm going to go and fade. Oh, advent calendar. I'm not going to show it you. Click on a video that says advent calendar on it. You'll see what I mean. It's basically an old Victorian book. It's about that big. There's going to be 25 presents in it. I'm also selling them on Etsy. They're quite a bit bigger. And to be in to win the nice Victorian book, I would like you to subscribe, like and comment on this video, and every other video you comment on after that will be classed as an entry. There we go. I'm definitely going now. Alright then everybody, thank you for listening and watching. Take care. Bye bye.